Hello everyone. Hi, good morning from London. I will be in London later today. I'm super excited to see my daughter and to travel again. I haven't got a pen. I got a pencil, that'll do. Okay, welcome everyone. Hi Stella, Divi. Hi Divi, haven't seen you for a while. Hi, of course, Ermel, Nisha, Dasha, Messa. Just going to wait for a few more people to jump online. Hi from India. And I'm going to do some shuffling and then we'll get straight into the collective. It is pre-moon, pre-full moon in Aries on the 6th or 7th, depending upon where you live. It's going to be on the 7th, Mel, at 6 a.m. exactly on Tuesday. Okay, so make sure you're actually, no, it's not. It's at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. I'm sorry. 6 p.m. in London on the 6th, the 7th, tomorrow. Okay. Good morning to you, Val, from Lancashire. I am in Lancashire currently. Individual readings will be done today, but I'm doing a collective, as I always do. You guys know I always do the collective first. I think that's enough shuffling for that deck. We're just going to use two decks today. We're going to use the Waite Smith deck and this beautiful deck from Nicoletta Ceccoli, and I love this deck. I've been using it and it really talks to me. It's very active deck, so we will be clarifying. Let's have a look and see what's in the main energy, guys, for today. Pre-full moon. Remember this full moon on the 7th is in Aries, so we just really need to watch our anger. Okay, Aries, of course, is the god of war. Aries is very authoritative. It's the emperor energy, and we just need to be very careful with who we're picking a fight with. I want to say for some. Okay, hi Lord, how are you? Let's shuffle. Let's pull out, what's this card? The King of Wands. Yeah, that's that Aries energy. Okay, so that's just a clarification there. We just need to be very careful with how we use our power around this time. What's the main energy right now? The Chariot. Okay, some of you could be traveling like myself. Okay, this is Spirit really with you right now, guys. This is Spirit really supporting you in everything you're doing. And this came out in the upright, so it's saying you are on the right path. Okay, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it and you want to steer those reins in the opposite way and go in a different direction. So Spirit's saying stay the course. Do not detour from where you're at, because you are on the right path. Okay, what could hinder or help this energy? What could hinder or help? Yeah, I got the King of Swords, just wanted to come out in the reverse. So that's like not being focused, not being clear on what exactly you need to do or want to do. And some of you may not be, but it's really important that you just stay on the right path you're in. We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up next month in November. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's nearly the end of 2025. That's crazy. It's been quite a good year for me specifically, but hopefully for you guys too. A lot of learning, a lot of traveling, a lot of excitement for me this year. So yeah, okay, Seven of Swords. This is a I can't type of energy when it comes out with the Chariot. Wanting to do things in a different way, wanting to be a bit deceitful, or keeping things to yourself. I think that keeping things to yourself isn't necessarily being deceitful. Just be careful with your words, like I said, around this full moon on the 7th, which is tomorrow. And be careful that you're not, if you're hiding something that you need to sort of keep to yourself, do it. Be strategic in that way. All right, make sure that you do. And also, you have enough. I want to say it's almost like that buffalo spirit, which has been coming out a lot this week. You have enough. The universe will always provide. This is being strategic with your words, especially if you're traveling, just being careful. There could be, this is a card of theft. I am going to London, sorry Errol, but London is renowned for stealing phones and things like that. So I will be holding onto my belongings quite tightly around my waist. That could be. So what's hindering or helping this moving forward energy is just like Not being sure, not trusting. This is also a card of trust, so needing to trust yourself, trust spirit. Okay, let's have a look at the focus. Focus energy for the collective. Focus energy for the collective. What does the collective need to be focusing on around this? Yeah, get curious. Perhaps you're seeing something you haven't seen before, or you're interested or curious in something new, and Spirit's saying it's going to be good for you. Perhaps you're going to get a bright new idea. Something could be shown to you and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that, or oh, I could use that in a business, or that's a new idea. So yeah, get curious at this time. There could be something new coming in that you're really excited about and interested in. Let's pull out another card. That is a court card, so we're going to pull another one on that. Get curious, but also be quite disciplined with yourself, right? Yeah. Another card of travel, Eight of Wands, things happening very fast. There could be something coming in where communication is coming in very quickly. I'm going to pull another one. This is almost like a storyline here. Communication coming in very fast, traveling, things moving very quickly, communication being very swift. Be very careful with that Seven of Swords here that you're not saying something fast and then regretting it later. Because it is a page, right? Which is like immature energy on a spiritual sense. And then we have the, Knight of Cups. So make sure that you are bringing to the table everything from a place of love, from your heart. And also someone could be coming into you, bringing you a message right now that you need to focus on. It's an important message. It could even be like a new celebration, a pregnancy, a marriage, something you hear about, an engagement. I feel it could be from even one of your children. That could be significant to some. But this is like just, whatever you're bringing forward, especially in your speech, and especially with the Seven of Swords here, make sure that you're doing it from a place of love and you're thinking very carefully before you're bringing forward anything, okay? Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I just wanted to look at that. So, if you're not careful in your speech around this time, you could be burdened with something later, like it could backfire, or you could have to dig yourself out of some sort of hole, so to speak. Not literally, obviously. Okay, let's have a look at advice. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. Advice and spirit, please. Tower in reverse. Okay, interesting. Let's pull out another couple of cards on that. Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups. Both in reverse. So it's really important not to get in your feelings right now, not to get too confused emotionally. Make sure that you're grounding and you're working on that heart chakra. You could be a bit disappointed in something, or it's not seen or hasn't been seen on an emotional level in the past, or if you feel your partner hasn't told you something, this could also be coming out, and then you're relaxed, your understanding of what's going on. The Tower in reverse is avoiding a tower, or avoiding your own tower, which, we can create our own towers. I've created a few in my life where I've really changed it. Sometimes spirit has created a tower for me. The Tower in reverse is like you can create your own tower here. It could be an emotional decision that you need to make, and it may disappoint you, but you need to make it. Let's get some more clarity on that Tower. Why is the Tower in reverse for advice? Page of Wands. In reverse, yeah, don't do anything like out of the ordinary. I'm hearing that song, Ordinary. I don't know who sings it, but maybe listen to the lyrics of that song and see what it says. But the Page of Wands in reverse can be like, do not be going out at night time if you don't know the area, or you're, feeling intuitively like you shouldn't be going. This is a card, again, of travel. This is a card of impulsiveness and just like, going for it in the upright, and spirit saying, to second think and to just be very careful, especially if you're traveling, and like I said, especially if you don't know the area. You could avoid a tower by not just being spontaneous with something, or even an emotional decision. So don't make any decisions, guys, around this time. And we have all of the Mercury retrograde to like think on our thoughts and what we want to do, like moving forward. So like take that time in Mercury retrograde, which is next month. You can avoid this Tower. There could be some tricky energy around you, some trickery. I'm getting stealing as well for some. So make sure you know, locking your doors, making sure you know where your belongings are. There is some trickster energy around you with the Magician in the reverse and the Seven of Swords here, especially with the Tower as well in reverse. Let's get one more card on this because it's an interesting storyline. What's going on here with this Tower in the reverse? So avoiding a Tower, yeah. Ace of Cups. Okay, I want to put it in the upright. I feel that especially in love, if you're feeling like you really want to go towards someone or act upon something, this could even be cheating as well. I mean, we do have the Seven of Swords here. Lust is something that is fleeting, guys, and something could be regretted later. So it's important to, if someone is being openly affectionate towards you, especially if you're already connected to another person or married or whatever, to really think about this. You could be emotionally confused or disappointed with your partner and think, okay, well, this is just like a one-time thing. I'm lustful for this other person. So that's really coming through strongly. Obviously, that's not for everybody, okay? Let's have a look at what you need to know the most. Very storyline energy here. Don't usually get that, but that's fine. What do you need to know the most? I'm going to look at what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck in a second. What you need to know the most. King of Pentacles. Nice. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is someone who's very self-motivated. This is someone who, you know, has built a business or something resourceful for themselves. This could be you. This could be someone you're dealing with. This is what you need to know the most. If you set your sights higher, I'm hearing also, or set your sights on something or go for something, it's going to be very lucrative in a financial level. And yeah, Nine of Pentacles, very nice. So strong Virgo energy here. We just have come out of Virgo season. We are in Libra season. Happy birthday to those Libras out there as well. But, you know, what you need to know the most, if you keep working hard on something, you will achieve this freedom and independence, especially on a resourceful level. Bottom of the deck is a beautiful Wheel of Fortune and the Empress energy, okay? There is some sort of form of good luck coming through. You know, Empress is very intuitive, so if you're feeling like intuitive to buy a lottery ticket or, you know, go on those sweepstakes or put a few dollars on a horse, and not that I condone or not like horse racing or anything like that, but you know, by the by, this is just being super intuitive. There's a lot of growth to be had, especially on a resourceful level, especially with that King of Pentacles being there, right? Hi, Lady T. Joe, how are you? You are all on the list, guys. I will call everyone's name when it is your turn. I will be on for around an hour and a half to 2 hours. I do have to pack to get ready to travel this morning. I'll be traveling at like 9:30 this morning, so I've got to make a sandwich and for the trip, and I've got to like pack my bag still. So I've got a list. Of course I do. I'm a Virgo, so it shouldn't be too hard to pack my stuff, but I want to give myself plenty of time. Stella, it's your turn first. Stella, post your question. If you'd like to jump the queue, you know what to do. The description box has the PayPal link. You can go there for that. It's $5 US, and you will be next. Stella, post your question. Let's pull some oracle cards for each person. We'll see what comes out. These are called the Power Thought cards by Louise Hay, and they're new, and I've got a couple of new cards, so very nice. Thoughts on astronomy. I don't know what you mean by that. Please do not spam the feed. If I'm reading for someone, try not to ask me questions. I can't read your interest on the feed anyway, because I'm focusing on who I'm reading for. What's coming towards you, Stella? Let's have a look and see what your oracle cards have to say. Affirmations, advice, focus for Stella, what she needs to do. These cards usually fly when they that one didn't come out, it turned. Something could be turning around for you. Something you thought was lost, and you're going to actually gain it. Something that could have been a divine detour, I'm hearing as well, and could be the best or will be the best for you, right? Let's have a look. I don't know my thoughts on astronomy, but astrology is my religion. The full moons and new moons, where the stars are placed in our chart, 100%. There's something about needing to slow something down here, Stella, or if you've got a decision to make, just know you don't have to make it right now. It's really important that you sit on that, pray on it, meditate on it, and make sure that you get the correct answers from your higher self and your guides. What else do we have for Stella? Show me more. But there is an element of needing to slow down a little bit with you. Maybe you're burnt out. Maybe you just need to, you know, take your time on a decision. Let's put these cards to the side while we do your general. Hi SB, hello lovely. Let's have a look at your main energy, Stella. What's Stella's main energy? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Hindrance or help? Hindrance or help here? I think you've stopped overgiving. You're worried possibly, you know, you're taking some sort of new adventure. You're starting a new regime. I'm hearing like a new schedule, whether it's like healthy eating or, you know, going to the gym or doing some sort of something physical. I do see that, and I also see possible travel. You could be worried about how it's affecting others, and Spirit's saying don't worry about this, okay? You need to do something for yourself right now, and you definitely need to stop over giving, or you may have even stopped over giving to others or just pulled back a little bit in that regard. And that is good. Like Spirit's saying that's good. You're focusing back on yourself. Hi SB, hi Justice Woman. Okay, let's have a look and see. So you got the Six of Pentacles. It did come out in the reverse, but I've put it in the upright because, you know, there needs to be some sort of balance. It could even be, you know, having a new schedule with your budget, with your finances, but definitely stop over giving, okay? And there's like a new thing here that you're starting that is to do with health, I do feel, okay? Perhaps you've been worried in the past about your health or how certain things have been affecting you, that you've been in a certain habit or whatever of doing, and you're changing something up here, or setting some sort of goal for like 2026. Advice and focus. Ooh, advice. Right, so the Spirit's giving you advice here to, you could be dealing with the King of Wands as well. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo masculine. Your focus is the Ace of Cups. We will clarify that, definitely. I don't have to clarify some, and I will clarify other cards. Advice is like getting emotionally balanced and understanding that, you know, things will happen in the right time. Now, this does not mean new love, although it could be. Spirit's asking you to focus on, you know, this new start, like pouring love back into yourself. And if you're having some sort of new regime, like healthy eating or like whatever it is, to just keep going with it, okay? You've got the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of peace coming with this, and I'm getting like hormonal, like you don't have to say anything in the feed about that. That's your personal business. Which, you know, the Spirit likes to spout about on these lives, but, you know, you don't have to respond. But there's something here about hormonal or some sort of body change that's going on, and perhaps you're supplementing, or perhaps you're just doing something different to calm. Perhaps you've been in this state of anxiety in the past, and that's like leaving you. I just want you to know that that is definitely leaving you. You're using something. I use a product called Hormone Harmony. It's absolutely amazing. I've been taking it for nearly a year. In November this year, be a year, and it's really helped my moods and stuff. So I don't know, I'm not promoting a product, but if you want to look at that, or, you know, look at some sort of healthy new way of living, okay, because that's really coming through strongly with your health here. Focus is an advice. Is the Temperance energy, being patient with yourself. You know, you can't expect to see results immediately. So if you're doing something that is promoting your like emotional health, physical health, mental health, just know that, you know, you will get balanced out in timing, especially if it's hormonal, okay? Because that's coming through strong. Let's have a look at what you need to know the most. What do you need to know the most, Stella? Divi, get ready with your question. What do you need to know the most? Yeah, like I said in the beginning, Two of Swords in the reverse. It's important that you know you don't have to make any major decisions, especially if it's emotional or one, or even like an emotional decision that's affecting your mental, or, you know, very Three of Swords type of energy. I mean, the next card is the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords after this. All right. Let's have a look at another one on this. What do you need to know the most? There could be, yeah. You could be, now this was in the collective, so have a look back at the collective, this card. This is getting curious. This is getting information or searching for information or more information. Spirit saying with this decision you have to make, you need more information. Okay, you need to go see a therapist or a GP, or look online and find a good resource to give you good information before you make a decision. And like I said, there is a lot here about travel and health, so that could be significant. There's nothing really much coming up about love or career, even though we do have the Ace of Cups. I'll clarify that in a second. One more card, Two of Wands. Yeah, you're just stagnant right now on making some decision. Ultimate outcome or potential outcome is the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So I think you will come to this decision, and it will be very good that you've waited. Okay, and there will be a lot of growth with it. You also have the star potential with you here. A lot of decisions to make, possibly creatively in regards to love, or putting that love back into yourself, even financially. Okay, High Priestess, always follow your heart, your gut. Ask Spirit messages and they will come in fast. Eight of Wands is with that, High Priestess. Okay, let's clarify this Ace of Cups. Why is this in your focus? Why is the Ace of Cups in the focus for Stella? Thank you. Eight of Wands again. Okay, I think if you focus on things you really love and that bring you peace, especially if it's anything to do with your health or your, exercise or anything like that, things will happen quite quickly for you. You will have to be a little bit patient to see the results, but they will come in. And if it's to do with Spirit and asking Spirit for signs and synchronicities to show up, you will get those. You will get those downloads. You will get those signs very quickly. Okay, Six of Swords, very nice. This is coming into more mental balance here. As soon as you start doing something you love and really focusing on yourself, you calm in your mental, and I think that's what's happening for you. Anything else? No, that was your reading. Let's have a look at your oracle cards that came out. It may relate or not relate to what we just talked about. I trust my inner wisdom. Yes, that is that High Priestess. The High Priestess is your spirit team, but it's also your higher self, okay? So there's a need here to trust yourself a little bit more and what you feel within. Also, this reminds me of listen to your body's messages. What else do we have? My future is glorious, especially in regards to anything like heart-related, love-related. Okay, I have the perfect living space. So it could be something about where you live right now, and just even if you're not happy in that particular environment, geographically even, just making it your own, making a sacred space. My relationships are harmonious. Perhaps something's been going on that you need to work on within a relationship. There is plenty for everyone, including me. Buffalo spirit energy. This is really beautiful. So just make sure that you tell yourself that the universe will always provide. Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. So there's some I feel that if you do put that love into yourself with that Ace of Cups, you're going to get more mental peace. And things are going to happen quickly. Okay. Last card is my thoughts are creative. There's that little fox spirit there as well, saying to be strategic in what you do and what you think about. Okay. Divi, what is coming towards me? I will not be on for super long today. I wanted to come on, but I'm traveling. So, guys, if you want to donate, you can do so. It's $5 US. PayPal link is in the description, and then you will be after Divi. Divi, what's coming towards you? Let's have a look at your oracle messages, first of all, which we'll read towards the end. I'm really super excited for my trip. I've been away for 3 weeks now. It hasn't been, to be honest, the most easiest trip, especially with my old elderly mother. But I'm looking forward to that break and seeing my daughter in London. So yeah, and obviously going to some sites and some charity shops. She likes, and markets. She loves charity shops and markets. So I guess we'll be doing quite a bit of that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's have a look at those oracles later. Let's have a look and see. Jojo, how are you? Kritika, hi darling, how are you? Please do not put questions in the feed. I do not read them until I call your name. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's here for Divi. Your main energy, lovely, your main energy for right now. What's coming towards Divi? So you got the Emperor. So you got that full moon in Aries, okay, on Tuesday. So it's really important. It may be very significant to you. The Aries energy is about stability. It's about authority. It's about security and safety. This is also father energy, grandfather energy, someone in authority in your life. If that is not you, then that is you. Okay, if that story is not for you, maybe this is you. Maybe you're feeling very secure, very stable. There could be something to do with your career as well. This could be a boss type energy. There could be something going on. Okay, let's do a storyline instead of Celtic cross. Let's see what's here. Why is the Emperor here? So this is someone who's been through a lot, but they're always there for someone. I do feel it's a masculine in your life or someone coming towards you. Hi, Eddie. How are you? Eddie will be next, guys. Eddie has donated. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, let's have a look. The Emperor. You've got the Five of Swords. Okay, like I said, with this Aries full moon on Tuesday, it's really important to watch our anger point. Okay, there could be a masculine. I think there will be a masculine in your life, Divi, that is just rubbing you up the wrong way. Okay, they could be very dogmatic with their beliefs. It's my way or the highway. You could get into an argument or some sort of conflict with this person and you're trying to put your point across and they're like, no. This could be a boss. This could be like, no, I didn't tell you to do that project this way. You have to do it this way. There could be some sort of like not harmonious energy going on here. Okay. So just be really careful with that. And just make sure that you step back. If you don't want to give someone an answer, it's important to not get into a argy-bargy, I want to say like an argument with them. Just sort of like say, thank you for your input. Let me walk away and think about this. Okay, that's what's in your energy right now. What else do we have here? Either with this story or something else. So this could be to do with work. I do feel it's like some sort of contract. I don't know if you're working or not, but the conflict is with an authority figure. The King of Wands has shown up. So it's saying that this is with possible fire sign, but like it's just with someone in authority. It may be to do with finances. Also, it could be to do with you're going to see a financial advisor and they're saying, you know, you haven't been doing this right or whatever. There's something that you're in conflict with this masculine. And like I said, it could very well be at work or with a contract. Perhaps your boss, perhaps you're going for a promotion, you don't get it and you're like, but I deserve this. And you're having some sort of argument or, you know, it could be anything like that where you're disputing something or even disputing paperwork. Yeah, you're doing PhD, so whether you're studying, whether you're working, whatever, there's someone here that's in authority that you're having a bit of a, you know, rubbing up the wrong way. So I want you to really just stand back and be careful with your speech around this time. Make sure that you're not getting into anything that you feel you may not be able to sort of win at, because you probably won't, to be honest. You know, needing to stand back a little bit and think about what you're going to do next. Good idea. I'm seeing sort of Seven of Swords energy. You may be quite closed with your emotions as well, okay, at the moment. If this isn't happening, this is coming in for you. You did ask what's coming in. What else is here? Ace of Swords. Whatever's happening, Spirit is definitely going to give you clarity. Make sure you're meditating. Make sure that you are praying, asking God for, or your angels or your guides for, you know, for guidance and help and support and signs upon this. You'll definitely get some sort of communication and clarity. I mean, the Ace of Swords is the beginning of something I think going to lead to a lot of happiness, whatever it is. You could be getting clarity about something within a family situation or communication from a family member that's going to make you very happy. It could be like a pregnancy, it could be like a move of home or something that you possibly have been waiting for. But this is really going to make you really happy, which is nice. Be careful with your finances at this time. There may be, this has come out like this Knight of Pentacles. So perhaps you're 2 steps forward and 3 steps back in regards to something. There could be a possible bill coming in that you didn't realize, and it's sort of setting you back a little bit financially. But mentally, you know, just keep focused on your mental and your mental balance. Doing that third eye meditation would be very good to keep on the right track on a mental level. I feel towards the end of October, I'm hearing you're going to be a lot more balanced in your mental. Whatever happened with this authority, or that's going to happen with this authority figure. I do feel it's like in the month of October or around the beginning of this week, you are like going to be, that's going to be cleared up. What else? There's a guarded energy. This is Virgo energy. There's the Ace of Cups in the reverse as well. I think you're seeing something for what it is. You're taking some sort of rose-colored glasses off here in regards to a romantic situation or a very strong connection with a person, a friend, a parent, and you're just being very on guard, like once bitten, twice shy type of energy. Someone could have done something to you in the past and you're very guarded, or something's coming in that you're unsure of. I'm feeling like moon energy here. Just make sure that, you know, it may feel like your freedom or independence has been taken away, you know, in some regard. Someone could have really dwindled you out of something. Be careful with buying anything. Keep the receipts. You know, hang on to your stuff too. Remember, we had that Seven of Swords at the beginning, which is, it can be a theft energy. Worry is definitely leaving you though towards the end of the month. I don't see it as being a major month for you. We do have Mercury retrograde in November, so, you know, make sure that you're spending time working hard on, and we've got this working hard and just focusing on something. I think it's like there's only one major in your reading. Something could be unjust though, right? Because we have this Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck. In regards to a financial situation, maybe, like I said, maybe there's a bill coming in and you're like, damn it. Or maybe, you know, I've got to pay that now. Or maybe something that you wanted, like a promotion or a result, because you're studying, doesn't come through the way you want it to. It could be anything that doesn't happen the way you wanted it to. You may have to rethink things. Remember, rejection is God's protection. Okay, not a major month though, because we only had one major card there. Your cards are, I'm at peace with my age. That may mean something to you, or you may be around someone that, you know, you need to say that to. All my relationships are harmonious. So keep telling yourself that mantra, especially around the Emperor. Eddie, post your question. I love life. Okay, there's a lot of growth here to be had for you in October. My wife, like my wife, okay, I don't know why I said my wife, but that may be significant. My life works beautifully, okay? So maybe something isn't going 100% the way you wanted it to. I'm also picking up Libra energy with you, so I don't know if you're a Libra or have it in your chart. I see clearly. We did have the Ace of Swords, okay? So you're going to see clearly about something that's going to help you move forward. It may not be what you want though, you know, after I've done your reading. Okay, divine guidance, I feel sort of blah. Okay, let's look at your main energy with these oracle cards, Eddie, and then we'll look at those at the end. Eddie's oracle, what does he need to know? Yeah, there's a slow down energy, and I do feel that you need to possibly like stand back. You know, you've got a lot of Libra in your chart. We are in Libra season, so you may be very unclear. I'm also feeling unclear emotionally, again, on how someone feels, or, you know, how someone is making you feel as well. I'm picking up. What's going on for Eddie? What does he need to know? What does he need to see? Show me the cards I need to see, please, Spirit. Eddie needs to see. Yeah, there's a stuck energy somewhere. I wonder why. Okay, Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Okay, you don't have to make any decision, especially if it's an emotional one, right? All this water here, especially like something is affecting your mental. Your emotions are affecting your mental. Your mental is affecting your emotions, or someone else is going through this and you need to, you know, Spirit saying, don't make the decision right now. I mean, if this is in the upright, they'd say to take the blindfold off, let's think about this, and Spirit say, no, there's a need here to let something be and let something play out. Just keep your, you know, head down, bum up energy with working or focusing on, like, your book is coming through very, very strong, like writing, using your hands to do something. No, not that. And I know you're laughing. This is creating something though. This is creating a structure for yourself. Like, keep building, Eddie. Keep focused. Keep your hands busy. All right. And yeah, more decisions, possibly financial decisions, or, you know, there's defensive energy here. This is what you don't see coming. A bit of a blocking energy, a little bit of a needing to set your boundaries, or someone setting them with you. There's a need to say no. There's a need to stand your ground as well. If you feel something innately, whether it's ethical, relationship wise, whatever it is, there's a need to like stand your ground with that. All right, let's have a look. Main energy for Eddie. There's something about doing something very methodically. Men energy, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you know this card. I'm picking up from this that you're doing all you can to put yourself in a mental state of positivity. You know, yes, you feel sort of like ostracized, left out of a situation. You're not very happy right now, but and you're not seeing clearly, you feel like someone's not letting you in, it's possibly your relationship. And in the reverse, it's saying you are going to find things in the month of October that do keep you busy, and as long as your heart is open and supportive, then everything's going to be okay. I feel that you are doing or trying to do everything you can to keep out of your sort of head and keep your hands busy. I think doing tarot or doing your channel, doing your writing would be very good for you right now, okay? Let's have a look at what's crossing this, what's hindering or helping this situation. I think there's an in and out energy, like someone's like ghosting you and then coming and then ghosting you and coming in. It's like being nice one day and not the next. And there's a confusion here in why are they so emotionally up and down and like unbalanced, right? Or this could be your energy, but I feel it's someone else's. What is crossing you is the strength card. You know you have the spiritual strength. There's a need to have a little bit more faith here in, you know, things will work out the way they're supposed to. You know, redirection is God's protection type of energy. It's crossing you. I think this can hinder and help you. I think in regards to the helping, you know, you have spiritual help available to ask your guides to guide you in the right direction. Make sure that you're doing that and using it. What could be hindering this, it did come out in the reverse, is that you just feel like giving up on situation. I'm not saying you shouldn't, because maybe you should, but there's a pullback of energy here. Like you may just be running out of steam here with this situation or with this person, and you're like, you know what, I'm over this right now. When you're right, come and speak to me or let me know, and then we can like work and help you, support you on your healing. It is a card of healing, as you know. Okay, let's have a look at focus. What Eddie needs to focus on. What does Eddie need to focus on? The next person on the list is Ermel. Ermel, get your question ready. What do you need to focus on? Yeah, I mean, this is coming up a lot. This came up in the last couple of days in readings, like, and for my private readings I've been doing. Look at that, 7 of Swords wanting to stick its head out there. Okay. Focus on keeping the peace at all. You know, even though you may not know exactly what's going on, and you may just feel that you want to just put your foot down and say, and there's a screaming and shouting energy here as well. I do feel that it's really important that you don't get involved in any sort of verbal conflict right now, especially with the full moon in Aries, right? On Tuesday, just be very aware of that, and that you're, you know, we can all have our beliefs and opinions, but we really need to look at things from another person's side all the time. If you're not strong, or like if you don't have the strength to deal with that right now, it's okay to just like say, you know what, let's agree to disagree. You work on what you need to, and come back to me. It's not that I don't want to support you, it's just that I don't have the strength right now to deal with this. I've got to also focus on myself. So the Spirit's saying, you know, focus on you right now, get strong within yourself. If there is any sort of thing that you feel maybe hidden, or someone's not telling you everything, just let it be. I think it's just like a let it be energy. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. 9 on the screen. So yeah, we are in the year of 9. You don't have to carry someone else's burden. All right. You really don't. Not right now. I think that you're lacking in some sort of like, even like energy, like physically, to have to deal with this, even mentally. But I feel physical. I think you really need to rest, or have more rest than you do. I know you like to be up late at night and not have much sleep and go to work. I think that a couple of days off would be really good for you. You know, throw a sickie, have a couple of days to yourself, meditate. There's a strong need to do like a really full-on 2, 3, 4 hour meditation. I'm feeling like a rocking energy as well. There's some sort of like mantra you need to do, and I want you to look, Spirit saying look on YouTube, they will show you, the video will come up about mantra meditation. 100% it will, Spirit saying. So, you know, maybe one morning, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the middle of the day, you'll have an urge to look on YouTube and there will be your mantra meditation. Okay, let's bring that into Eddie. All right, let's have a look at your advice. We've only got one major here. Advice. I think it's fairness, but this is fairness to yourself. I think you're pulling yourself in too many directions right now, and Spirit's saying, I don't see this as other people, actually. I just see this as you and your higher self. You need to give back what you need to give to your higher self. You need to give to Spirit as well. I don't think it's anything to do with others. This is a fairness. You need to be fair on yourself, especially your human self, right? Give that body the rest it needs. Yeah, I mean, you could do your mushrooms and you could do the mantra at the same time. Like, there's something about chanting. Okay. What do you need to know the most? Remember, we only have one major here. Ace of Pentacles. That is some sort of gift coming in. It is from Spirit. I feel it's when you do your meditation or mantra, I feel that you're going to have a new doorway or like a new avenue open up to you in your mental, especially. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? I'm rocking like while I'm talking to you. Like I can actually feel that meditation that you will be doing. Take your time, Taurus energy, with this new idea or something, whatever this new thing is coming through, this new option. Oh, I'm getting an option. Oh, okay. Why has Eddie got an option? What are we talking about here? What is the option? It could also be spreading yourself too thin. Page of Wands. What is the option that I just got? What is Eddie's options? I could add that to my new, like a new part to the, yeah, new love. Interesting. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. That is an option here for you to meet somebody new, I do feel. Somebody that's going to be all in. I'm saying, no, don't look for the videos. It will show up on your channel, okay? It will show up on your feed. There is an option to just go out, have some fun. I do feel you may meet someone. As far as your partner, and I'm not telling you to leave or anything like that, but there's a need to detach your energy and pull back and say, I can't deal with this right now. I need some peace. You're sapping my energy. She's a bit of an energy vampire, is showing up here. Okay, but you have an option, and I do feel that there's a new person. Okay, who's this person? Show me a queen. Show me a queen. King of Swords. That's you in your Libran energy right now. Okay, show me a queen. Show me a counterpart here. The World. Yeah, you have options. You have a new opportunity in love if you want it. Okay, Nine of Cups. There's an element to doing it for the right reason because you are in this Five of Cups energy. So just be careful that you're not doing it out of self-gratification, satisfaction, whatever. Yeah, it is not the right time yet. Okay, it's not going to happen straight away. And then you have Capricorn energy. Now, I know you with your Capricorn energy. This comes out all the effing time with you. There is a couple of things here. I do feel there is a female coming in. You could meet them online as well. Eight of Wands. You could actually go searching for another person even, you know, like PORN is coming up for you as well here. Like you could use that as a form of release, but you could also like meet someone on Tinder or something like that if you've got, you know, I don't know. The Devil comes up a lot for you. There is like a lustful energy that you do carry and that you've had to dull down in the past, but I don't feel you're dulling it down anymore. I feel that something is burning within you that you have to release, whether it is through like, you know what, or, yeah, look at that, very phallic Ace of Wands. There's something that needs to, you need some excitement, you know you do, you need some sort of like lustful energy coming through. Is this a person? You're conflicted about doing this though, but I do feel it's very possible you could do it. 8 of Cups here, walking away, walking towards that 9 of Cups here, and thinking about actually doing something with another person is really strong. It could happen around the full moon as well, which is Tuesday. I don't know. You know, this is something that is the shadow side of yourself, with the Magician in the reverse and this worry energy. Just be careful if you are doing anything that is, you know, that you are going to be happy with the repercussions of it. That's all I'm going to say, okay? 7 of Swords, again, I mean, it came out in the reverse. I do feel there's something coming in you're going to be keeping to yourself. I do feel that is your energy. I feel that you are possibly, you know, someone could you could go out and meet someone and be like, I don't care, I want this person, and that's all there is to it. Of course, it's completely up to you what you do. The oracle cards you have is I am safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. There is no blame. Yeah, I mean, if you do something, don't blame yourself. I am at peace. I forgive myself. Yeah, no blame, no forgiveness. Yeah, interesting. You're going to be needing to forgive and not blame yourself for something that you do or someone that you reach out to. But I feel it's more action. I feel it's more like literal. It is safe to look within. There's a need to look at your shadow side here about why you may be doing something. Life is speeding up and is simple and easy. I am willing to change. I am willing to change. I feel that you got yourself in some sort of rut here and you're like, this is not me. I need to change, okay? And I need to face my shadow self and know that I need a lot more passion and lust in my life. And that's what I'm sort of feeling from you. Ermal, post your question. If anyone wants to jump the queue, you know what to do. It is $5 US. PayPal is in my description. Let's have a look. General for Ermal. I don't know if you want a general love or you just like put a love heart there for whatever reason, but general for Ermal, thank you. Whoa. So there's an excitement energy coming through. All these cards are like flying all over the place. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let me have a look at these. There's a new doorway opening up for you. There's some sort of excitement. You want more excitement in your life. You want something that's more fulfilling on a 9 of Cups type of energy here. Okay, what's here for Ermal? Some sort of new contract. I was getting career related sort of things, or even like a person or study. There's something to do with your career, I think, that's significant. That's going to give you a lot of I can do this type of energy. I'm excited. Wow, look at that. 9 of Cups, like I just said. So there's something that's very fulfilling coming into October, which is really nice. Okay. What's here for Ermal in their general energy? Queen of Cups. Could be a person. There's a Queen of Cups here. She has a closed cup though. So let's pull another card on that. What's going on with Ermal for October? Yeah, look at this. Now, if you're single, Ermal, you could really meet someone like going out, enjoying, meeting friends, going out with friends, meeting a person, going out alone, meeting someone who's already with their friends type of energy. This is someone, she could be a water sign, but this is someone who is very graceful. I want to say the word graceful for whatever reason. She's very demure, which is like graceful and like she's not like throwing herself at you. Could be a little emotionally closed. Queen of Wands. She is a very spiritual person. All right. So, you know, this is made a turn to the more of a love type of energy. I do feel it's someone new. You have the 4 of Swords. Why is the 4 of Swords here? It did come out in the reverse. I think that you're fighting with yourself to action something here. You know, there is a need now to get moving on something you've been thinking about, even if it is love or a new relationship. There's a need to like let down your guard a little with the Seven of Wands, or like not fight this, and like need to action or a call to action. What else do we have? Show me a major. The Moon. Yeah, there's a fear attached to this. For example, you may meet someone and be like, oh, I want to, but I'm not going to go towards that person, like, and there's something within you that's like stopping you, and Spirit's saying you need to face the fear here. I mean, it could be literally about romance, or this can be just facing a fear about standing your ground. You need to put some sort of boundary up. Maybe it's at work, and stand your ground. And there's fear. It could actually happen around the full moon in Aries on the 7th of October, which is tomorrow. You also have this Tower energy. Wow, so that's big energy. You've got some big energies here. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel this is a good Tower. I feel that Spirit is coming in and saying it is time. I'm seeing just Judgment card. Let's see what comes out with the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel it's a really nice energy. This person, this new person, could be a Virgo. I think something's coming in for you that's really going to like set you in good stead. For example, if you you may get a new contract with a project or a boss, or your work project, and it's like a new 5-year contract. It's a celebration. It's something that's coming in that's super important. And like I said here, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles, something possibly career-wise that's going to open like a new doorway to you, and it's going to change a lot of things in your life. It's also could change like the fact that you can move or relocate. But this is a beautiful Tower. This is something Spirit's bringing in. It's not you facilitating something. It's Spirit making this happen for you, and you don't have to worry, especially about finances. Like, you don't have to worry about money anymore. It's a new opportunity, especially in career. What else do we have with that? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Wow, new love, new money, new resources. Whatever this new thing is, whatever this Tower is, it is going to bring a lot of happiness. Look at that, 9 of Cups. Yes, this is like very fulfilling energy. Who is this person? Is this a female person coming in for Ermal? Scorpio, Scorpionic energy. That could also be the fact that we're in Scorpio. We've got Capricorn. Between now and, or even Scorpio season and the end of the year, I do feel that this is going to be happening. You've got the Knight of Cups. This is you opening your heart, coming in, asking someone out, going on a date. I don't feel it's Christine. I think you're the person. I don't know. It could be someone you meet at work, but this is commitment energy. Okay, this is someone that you don't know. This is someone that's going to change a lot of things for you. There could also be an offer coming in from work, or both. I do feel it's like both. That was your reading. Let's look at your oracle cards. Okay, you have, I claim my own power, and I lovingly create my reality. You are creating some sort of reality, especially in regards to love and career. Everything I touch is a success. Yes, I feel it will be right now. I let go of expectations. I think if we expect things to happen, or, you know, hang on to that 5 of Pentacles or 4 of Pentacles energy and not just let it go and let Jesus take the wheel type of energy, you know, we're saying what we don't have, right? It's I'm getting spell with you as well. You may want to do a love spell, or look online and find one of those paper spells you can do. You know, bring my soulmate to me type of energy is coming through. Really good for you at this time for that to happen, like to do. I think November is going to be very significant in regards to love. All right, I open new doors to life. Yeah, that Ace of Pentacles, that Ace of Cups. I do feel that there's a lot of newness coming in. Healing is in progress. I think you've done a lot of healing, especially with your heart chakra. There's plenty for everyone. Again, the Buffalo Spirit has been coming out all week. 7-Eleven may be significant. Maybe you'll meet them at 7-Eleven. I don't know. I don't know if there's 7-Elevens in London. Freedom is my divine right. Yeah, that 9 of Pentacles that came out before. There's some sort of excitement, freedom, abundance coming in. Really exciting stuff. Okay. Nisha, Nisha. Then we have Dasha. Hi, Jamie. How are you? So Nisha, Dasha, and Misa. So let me know who's here. Nisha, Dasha, Mesa, or Misa. Let's pull the cards. We are on Nisha, Dasha or Misa. Tell me who's here. I'll give you 30 seconds to reply. If you want to jump the queue, you know what to do. Okay. Hi, Namira. Dasha posed your question. So I'm going to read the list, guys. If you're not on here, let me know. We have Nisha, Dasha, Misa, Lord, True Love, Jono, T, Lady T, SB, Justice Woman, Jojo, Lola, Jamie, Divine Hub, Namira. Okay. And Divine Hub, you are quite far down the list. I'm not sure whether I'll get to you. I'll try my best. Okay. Let's have a look at advice for future goals for you. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring forward. I'm just doing a simple storyline today, guys. Not going overboard with any sort of too much cards. Just simple is the best. Simple is the best. Advice for future goals for Dasha. What's coming in for Dasha? What's coming in for Dasha? All in the upright, please, Spirit. So the first card that came out is the Ace of Swords. I've asked them all to be in the upright because, you know, it's advice for future goals. We don't want, well, we can have reversals, but I can get out of it what I need to with this. Ace of Swords, okay? This is clarity. This is very clear and smart communication. Remember, we had that Aries full moon on Tuesday, so be very clear with your communication to yourself and to others. And we have Aquarius energy. So double Aquarius energy could be significant to you. You've put a lot of hard work in. I think that you're really moving forward, focused on an idea or something that you know you really want to do, and you know that it's going to be successful, and you're going for your dreams. Really, really nice energy. You also have the Page of Cups. This could be an apology. This could be someone coming in. This could also be a warning, okay? Someone could be seeing that you're being successful at something or achieving something, or, you know, advancing in some way, and you're pulling back your energy possibly with others. So just be aware that there's some possible trickster energy where someone's coming in because they see your success and they, or that, you know, you're pulling back your energy from them and they've been an energy vampire. So, you know, maybe you're doing this subconsciously and they're like, oh, hey, I want some of what Dasha has. So just be very careful that you're focusing on your dreams, your goals, but you're also aware that there could be someone like coming in or coming back in from the past, and they're like, hi, Dasha, like, I love you, I love what you do, like, you're so good, and you're like, there's something not right here. Okay, so use your intuition. Let's have a look. That's also Pisces energy. Could be a Pisces, could be a child or a young adult as well. Okay, there's a lot of success coming from this star energy. You know, whatever in the next 3 months, I want to say, with this being the 3, but I'm picking up like time frame energy, like between now and the end of the year, you are definitely actioning something. You're going after something, whether it's study, whether it's a job, whether it's a project you're writing. I'm seeing like a lot of, like, again, things that you do with your hands. You're going to be very, very successful. 6 of Wands. There's a victory wreath in the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Wands. So there's some sort of result, reward or recognition coming in for you here. There could be others though, like jealous, envious, or just coming in to take a little bit of what you have. So be very careful. 7 of Swords, I'm seeing it, but I'm not seeing it. And it is time that this happens. Spirit saying like you're being reborn here. Whatever you're doing is really going to like get you excited. We've got all this fire energy, right? And you're very clear. You're very clear in what you want to do. And Spirit's saying you're so like putting yourself first. This is growth, right? The Empress is intuition. She's growing. She's pregnant on here, obviously. I mean, you're probably not pregnant, but this is like this, like, and she's sitting on all this orange, which is your sacral chakra. You're following your gut. You're feeling that, you know, you're really following your intuition. It's like she is a card of intuition as well, but there's this There's this like, you really are highly intuitive. I mean, I think you already are, but like at this time you're super intuitive. All right, and you just know when to go towards someone or not. You're sitting in your power basically in for the next 3 months. This is really, really nice energy. Very nice. Four of Pentacles, be careful not to hold on too tight to certain expectations, I want to say. You know, maybe you expect too much of yourself too quickly in this new road you're going down. Maybe you have like a specific stance of exactly what you want, and Spirit's saying to like release that expectation a bit of yourself or others, or like of growing too quickly or growing a business too quickly, right? Because it will come in anyway. It will also like happen when it's supposed to. Make sure that you are keeping up with your spiritual work. I feel that there's a lot of growth for you with the sunflowers and the Empress. What else is coming through? Justice in the upright, beautiful Libran energy. There's a lot of spiritual growth in the month of October. Yep, Libran season all the way through to the end of October. You're manifesting. You're very, very clear and very, very balanced. I love this energy. Bottom of the deck, walking away or doing healing work since the eclipse on the 21st of September, right? I think that you're continuing with this healing work, but you know exactly what you want, and it is the Ten of Pentacles, and it is coming towards you. So this is really exciting. There's the Ace of Cups and the Strength card behind it as well. So whatever you're doing that you're loving, continue to do it. You're going to achieve your goals, and it's the right thing to do for you, okay, at this time. I think the most important message is that Star, right, and the Ace of Swords. It's like really being focused on your dreams and goals. And with this being diagonal to the Justice card, like you will achieve it. It's something that's very achievable. Your oracle messages are Missa or Lord are next. Missa or Lord are next. The list is not right. I don't think it's right. Maybe it is right. Yeah, it is right. Sorry, I'm just messing. Eddie's had his question though. Adrian is, yeah, maybe Adrian's down there. Adrian. I didn't see Adrian come in. Gita, I didn't see Gita. Thank you very much. Very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I'm in the process of positive change. Yes, you are. My life works beautifully. Yes, it is, and continue to. I love life. These are beautiful cards. Again, with the sunflower and the growth. The point of power is in the present moment. That's that Four of Pentacles energy, where it's important to just enjoy the present and not hang on to expectations of future. Okay. And then you have, I experience love wherever I go. There could even be a relationship for you coming up. If you're already in a relationship, it's very harmonious for the next 3 months. This is a really beautiful reading. I haven't had a reading as really nice as this for a little while. Okay, this week it's been really, you know, be careful energy, care to be taken. So, yeah. Thank you, Dasha. And the next person is either Misa, Lord, or True Love. So I know that Lord is here, was here. Mesa, Lord, or True Love. If you miss your turn, you miss your turn, guys. So please try not to take a move away from the screen, even if you just keep it on so you can hear it. Otherwise, I will miss you, okay? True Love, post your question. Lord is supposed to be here as well, so we'll just wait as well. Thank you. Oh, no, it's okay, Jamie. You don't need to do that. Thank you, Jamie. True Love, post your question. Let's shuffle. 2 more. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at your oracles. General for True Love. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. I think you feel that life is not really supporting you right now. This is the only card that like flew off to the left, to the right of me, and all these other cards landed over this side. And you all are always supported. Work on your heart chakra. Talk to your guides. Ask them for support. Ask them to guide you. Okay? We'll look at these later. Let's have a look at a storyline for you. I will clarify with the Nicoletta Ceccoli deck if I need to. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. You are going you are moving, there is movement, whether it's literal movement, travel, or whether this is like you're actioning something, okay? And then we have the Fool. Beautiful energy, Aries energy. This could even happen around the Aries full moon on Tuesday, or you could be like actioning something. You could also be going out. It's definitely a form of action happening here for you, okay? Actioning something. Are you actioning? Yeah, I mean, you got the same card as the person before just got first, right? You're getting a lot of understanding of what you really want. So you could have been doing a lot of healing work. You could have been doing a lot of going through each area of your life and trying to figure out like where it's lacking and where there's too much emphasis put on. But there's like a very strong clarity, especially about your freedom, your independence, anything to do with money. You could be setting a new budget or, you know, saying, right, 5-year plan is this, especially financially. I've just got really cold. I'm going to ask, okay, Spirit is coming through. When that happens, I just have to sort of like pause because I want them to make noise, but it's to the right of me in the kitchen, or just knocks or some sort of clarification that they are here. That has started to happen a lot more often for me. So Spirit, if you are here, please like make yourself known and make me aware that you are around. There's a grandmother figure coming through, and it is your grandmother or great-grandmother. It could be ancestral though. You could not even know her. And I'm also getting the name Grace, or something beginning with G, or it's like an unusual name. It's like a, there could be India as well here, or there's something about like the name is an unusual name. Greta. It's like it could be like German, it could be like Indian. There's something foreign here about this name or this person. They are literally in my space. So sometimes Spirit comes in externally where I'll just get that energy come through, but this is literal. They are in the room with me. They are behind and to the right of me. So Spirit, if you are here for true love, please let yourself be known. Give me a noise while I'm doing the reading or something. Make it loud enough for true love to hear. Okay. Yeah, so there's a female figure. And then we've got Queen of Pentacles. Mona, if you are here, let me know, please. Give me a knock, give me a sign. I'll continue with the reading. Right, Ace of Swords here. We've got the King of Cups. So you could be really focused on love. I don't know whether you're single or coupled. If you're coupled, like you're really focused on your partner right now. You're really focused on like your relationship and what love means to you and what they mean to you. If you're single though, you could just be like, I'm ready for love and I want to find my love and my true mate and my soulmate or what have you. Okay, so what's coming in for that? Because that's significant here. The Devil. Woohoo. Are you being a little naughty? There is like a real huge opportunity for two things here. There's an opportunity for just to have fun, right? To have a bit of fun, to have like lust and just that in your life. But there's also, because the Ace of Swords is here, you're very clear what your shadow side is, and you're very clear in a person the difference between true love and just a fling or just like a bit of fun. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Mona, if you're still here, yeah. You could have been like, you could grapple with this in your head. It could be difficult for you to like jump into a relationship, or you could like jump into a relationship and end up like getting, you know, how can I say this without YouTube? Like having a roll in the hay and just worrying then that, oh, this person will see me as that sort of person and not someone who wants a relationship. I think you're like trying to figure out in your own mind like how to experience love, or how to like what's the word, like how to go about even like starting a relationship or having a relationship, and like, because you know we have to be attracted to each other on a physical level, and for a lot of us, we want to just like have that lust. That lust is there. We want to act upon it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I know someone, I just know a friend of mine. I mean, it happens to a lot of people, but like she did that on the first night they met, but they were together and they got married and they had kids and the rest is history sort of thing. That was actually and ended up an unfortunate story, but it had nothing to do with this. Okay, so you're grappling with what does love, like you're trying to get clear on what does love mean to me, and can I separate even love from lust, right? Can you separate love from lust? I know I can. Anyway, you could meet this person online. So you may not be the sort of person that goes online and creates accounts, but maybe you're going to, okay? Maybe you've exhausted certain channels and you're going to go on a reputable dating site and maybe you're going to meet someone, okay, that you're going to be very attracted to. But they're coming in fast, whoever this person is, right? So have a think about that. Maybe you're going to start thinking that maybe I should do an account. Maybe I should start meeting people. There's the Emperor. This person is here. And they're possibly older than you a little bit. They're possibly like, they're very like strength. There's a lot of strength here, especially within their family. Family means a lot to them. India keeps coming up. I don't know why. Maybe this person's got Indian heritage, or I don't know why that keeps coming up for you. All right. Let me know if that makes sense to you. But this is someone whose family is very important to them, okay? What else do we have? Because this is coming through really strongly about love. And then you got the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot. So Spirit is definitely trying to lead you in this person's direction. I do feel that this person is quite like dogmatic though in their beliefs, so that may be a little bit of a challenge for you. They're very strong on their family opinions, their ethics. There's a lot of like strength in their ethics here, which is lovely. Their work ethic, their family ethic, etc. Their ethic on life. What else do we have? This is definitely another person. I don't feel your energy, and Spirit that was here, Mona possibly, has now left the building. Okay, she came in to say hi. Unfortunately, she didn't knock. Sometimes they do. Page of Pentacles. This is someone who you're going to get to know. You're going to really get to know them at a friendship level. You know, there may be love and lust at the beginning as well, but like this is like really, you may have like a lot of the same interests as this person. Eight of Cups came out in the reverse. I feel this is more character on this person. I feel that they're still going through a healing journey. They possibly could have separated, divorced from someone in the last 6 months, and they're still like going through that healing journey, but they're strong. They're super strong. Like I'm seeing Leo as well. Yeah, there's someone who could be like that boss, be a supervisor, a manager. They could have their own business. This is someone who's like resources and security are very important to them, which is good, right? It's a good trait to have, right? So there's the opportunity. I do feel you're going to meet them online. All right, now there's a Leo. Like that's just clarifying. I love it when Spirit does that, just clarifying. Yes, you're on the right track here, Trudy, with your reading. Let's have a look at your cards. I don't know if Lord Webb is still there. Lord Webb. Jono is next, however. So Jono, if you're there, post your question. I am worth loving. I think you need to keep telling yourself that, because this person that is coming in is definitely worth it. Okay, they're worth the juice, is definitely worth the squeeze. Okay, divine wisdom guides me. Yeah, listen to your higher self, speak to Spirit, ask for signs, synchronicities. If you get an intuitive nudge to go out somewhere, to make a profile, I don't know, whatever, it's really important that you follow that hunch. Okay, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. So maybe, you know, there's certain people in your life that you feel are holding you back, or you say like, I can't sort of like help you anymore. There may be some people watching, like you start this new relationship and there's jealousy, envious. Just be aware of that. Okay. I release criticism. Please try not to be critical at all about yourself. If criticism does come up, about yourself, just like, yeah, just be aware of it and just like put those negative thoughts aside and bring positive ones in. Also, someone could be critical towards you, okay? There's jealousy and envy here, definitely. I release fear and doubt, and I think you're going to. My home is my peaceful haven. In the next 3 months, you may be spending a lot of time in and around your home. I am beautiful and everyone loves me. Yes, you are, and everyone does, okay? So there is like a very joyous energy coming through, when, especially when you meet this person. I think they're going to be very open with telling you and letting you know how affectionate they are towards you. I won't be on for too much longer, guys. I'm traveling today, so I need to like do quite a few things before I like literally move forward and go on my little trip, on my train trip. I know there's only a few people online. Jamie, post your question. I want to get a reading in for you before we close off anyway. Jamie, post your question. I'm going to give you some, do some shuffling for you. Okay. General for Jamie. General for Jamie. Wow, this is crazy. This is the third, yeah, there's a lot of clarity coming up. This is the third reading in a row. I've got the Ace of Swords first, and trust me, I shuffle them and I put them back in the deck properly. So yeah, very interesting. A lot of clarity and truth coming through. I mean, we are in Libra season, right? So there's something, there's communication, there's truth, there's new truths, things coming out of the closet I'm hearing for you. Maybe some secrets, family secrets, things that you didn't expect, things that you didn't know from the past. There's father energy coming through for you, so possibly you're going to find something out about your father from the past. There's also possibly a surprise coming in for you. Okay, thank you, Namira. Yeah, it's possibly a surprise, and it could be coming from your father's side of the family. And is he still alive, Jamie? Communication coming in. It has to do with the father figure. I mean, don't think too much on it. It could be a mentor, a boss. It could be a brother. It could be a masculine friend. So, like, don't think too much on it. I just have to say what I see. Okay, let's have a look. Ace of Swords, communication. What is this communication? Yeah, someone in authority. It could be even like if you're working, it could be like you're getting information about your job or from a boss figure. But there's definitely a masculine involved in this communication. Strength. Okay, I'm hearing where someone didn't have the strength before. They are coming towards you to tell you what they feel, what they think, what they want to let you know right now. It's going to help you heal. It's going to be some sort of healing attached to this. Four of Pentacles. It came out in the reverse. So there's a letting go energy here. You're able to let go now. Now you know something and just know where you stand, sort of thing, or know how you're going to be able to move forward. You're going to have the strength to do so. Spirit's going to give you the strength. I'm also hearing you are powerful. You are loved. Right. Three of Pentacles. Why is Three of Pentacles here? This is a career, a contract, something to do with your financial situation. Your finances are going to be really important in the next 3 weeks to 7 weeks. So like 2 to 4 months, let's say. So till the end of the year, you'll be reassessing your financial situation. This is a Mercury retrograde card. November is Mercury retrograde. So yeah, there could be something like a new contract, a promotion, a move within the company, the business. If you're not working, a new contract, a new job, all right? But there's definitely a need to reassess your financial situation. I don't know about your relationship with money. You need to possibly relook at that, because there's like a holding on tight to finances here that you need to let go of a little bit. There could also be a little bit of money coming towards you. Not a lot. I just feel it's like something that could support you, especially if it's a promotion, a pay rise, a bonus, something like that. Okay. Could be a Christmas bonus, or you're getting something from your work if you're working, okay? If you're not, there's more money coming in some capacity here. Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Yeah, you could be guarded about this information that's coming in. It's coming in quite quickly. I think in the next 8 days, even like the next week, especially up to the next 2 months anyway, you're getting some sort of clarity. It could be something that shakes you. I think it's something that is like gonna like be like, I knew it, or make you guarded in some sort of way. I do feel it's family secret. I just keep hearing family secret. You know, if it's to do with your accident, yeah, that could also be it. I mean, the tower can talk about accidents, car accidents, you know, yeah, something like that, okay? There could be something to do with your head or someone else's head. I don't know if that makes sense, but she has got her or he their head bandaged in this card. So let me know if that is, you know, significant. Okay, why is this? I think this has got to do with your accident. Is this a good outcome here in regards to the accident? The world. So this could go public in some sort of way. Like, I don't want to scare you, but it could be like quite widely known or talked about in your community, especially in regards to whoever was in the hospital, right? What else do we have? Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's going to be growth out of that situation. There's definitely going to be an ending to that before the end of the year. You're going to know exactly where you stand. You're going to get the communication that you need. Make sure that you're resting as well, especially physically, but there's going to be some sort of new opportunity come out of whatever happened. Okay, definitely lesson learned here. There's also like this Ace of Wands, which is new growth, like a new start, a new beginning, able to use this experience and like this lesson in a way. So what was the lesson? There's a lesson that came from this. Yeah, the lesson was not to trust everybody. Then not to trust everybody, and definitely not to get into a car with anyone. And there's something about a seatbelt as well. I don't know if someone wasn't wearing a seatbelt, but we've got the Lovers here in the reverse. I think that there's an element of you not trusting everyone, right? And that was your lesson, maybe needing to trust more. What else do we have? Yeah, this could have had to do with alcohol as well. All right, I'm not saying it was, and I don't know who was driving or whatever, or it could have been another car, but there's something here to do with like people just having fun, having a good time. I saw the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups before. It could have to do with alcohol, okay? Okay. You are moving forward to a more, I think if you make some good financial decisions in the next few weeks, you are moving towards more financial, you're going to be more financially lucrative. You could even need, you could even get money from this situation as well, all right? What else do we have? Any more? Yeah, a lot more emotional balance coming, especially by Sagittarius season, and you're going to be able to move forward. If you've been estranged from someone, especially a friend, I'm picking up here, like that relationship will move forward, and things will like sort themselves out, and you'll have not just a connection, but a better connection than you had before in the next 3 months, okay? Your oracle cards, let's have a look at those. Jamie, I will be leaving the feed. Oh my goodness, I've got Spirit coming back in again. All right, it is the masculine this time. I am safe, it's only change. Okay, so there is some changes coming. Just know that you're safe and protected. I claim my power and create my reality. Yeah, there's a power claiming here that you're coming back into power. I am peace with my age. I don't know what that means to you, but it could be someone else around you. And then we have, I am open to receptive avenues of income. I think there's more money coming in for you, definitely, and it's going to open these new doors to life here that this card says. That was your reading, Jamie, and I wish you lots of love and all the best with that. I will be leaving the feed in a second, guys. I am probably done now, actually. Thank you for being here today. I didn't get through everyone. I'm going to London this morning. I will do my best. I'm bringing my tripod and my candle and my cards, so hopefully I will get some time. My daughter's pretty good, actually. She's going to be with her boyfriend too, so they probably want to spend a bit of time on their own, and I'm going to be able to actually have a better life, a longer life. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed. I will see you next time. Love you all.